Before we kick things off, I'd just like to say please subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. Hi there, my name is Alexander Xavier Gray. Welcome back to another episode of my career. Okay, so first off, we had a friendly match against Real Sociedad. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't be bothered with friendlies. I had a lot of stuff to plan, so I just let my assistant handle it. And we came with a 1-0 win. Osvaldo with the goal. Can't complain, I'd have liked to have won by a little bit more, but never mind. Then, Terry Eagles came to me with his scouting results. I wasn't over the moon with the results. He wasn't telling me if this was a player for the future, if this was just your average player, if this was a player ready to play right here and right now. Like I said in the last episode, sometimes you need to dictate all the terms. You need to say promising, you need to say first team quality, otherwise your scout comes back to you with results that you're just not happy with. So, after I did that, we moved on to Bayern Munich. Again, sim the match. Wasn't expecting a win here. This is FC Bayern. But just look at what happened. 2-0 Osvaldo. Ward Pros. Well done, assistant manager. Although, are you going for my job? Is that what you're trying to do? But that was a really good win. It kind of showed the strength of my team. Then things started going a bit wrong for me. My scouts, the scouts I said I was bringing in to help revamp this team, could find me absolutely nothing. And I wasn't happy. These guys are meant to be good. That's the reason I hired them. Harry Maguire was my only result. Now, promising English centre-back, fantastic. But only one player. You're searching England and Belgium, and you can only find me one good player. I know I was asking for a centre-back. I know I was asking for a winger, but one player. Wasn't good enough. Anyway, then we came up against Real Betis, 5-0, Ramirez hat-trick, Davis and Osvaldo. Damn, my assistant manager's good. I'll either have to try and really hard to keep hold of him, or he's going to leave for another team. Anyway, I went ahead with a Harry Maguire bid. They wanted 1.4 million. I'm a haggler. I offered them 1. Let's see what we can get. And I can tell you now, they would accept the offer. That's 400k that I've saved the club, which is always a good thing. Always a good thing. Okay, so moving on. The next bit of news. Transfer offer accepted. Time to talk terms with Harry Maguire and his agent. Let's see how much he wanted. 4,000 a week. That's not too bad. Offer him squad rotation. I want to play him. I want him to improve at the club. So you get a good sell-on value, or he becomes a club legend. Either way, it's good for business. And now it was time to sort out the scouts, because I just wasn't happy. You two guys are meant to be really good at finding players, so let's give you a bit of an easier job. I'd sent you to England and Belgium. I wanted young talent, I wanted homegrown talent, and Belgium have produced some great players over time. I wanted players that no one knew about, but that didn't work out. So sent them to Germany, sent them to Spain. If you can't find me players in those two countries, then I obviously hired the wrong two guys. Hopefully this would be the kick up the arse they needed. But one scout that was coming in for me, Tony Ruddock, who found Tommy Ruddock. Just dawned on me how suspicious that is. Is that his son? Is that his cousin? But anyway, I signed 2 youth players. Great glowing reports from Tony Ruddock, especially for Tommy Ruddock. Anyway, I might have been tricked there, but we'll soon find out. And then it was on to see if I could get another youth scout. And there was Dean Leacock, another English scout. Not that experienced, but seemed really intelligent in the interview, seemed to know what he's talking about, seemed to know what he's looking for in players. So I gave him the chance, I gave him the opportunity. Looked for some more scouts because I wasn't happy with the two I had at the time. No one really blew me away, so we moved on. The press were just kicking my arse with the Ricky Lambert story. I went back in, told the scouts, like, you can't find players in the positions I need right now. Let's have a look for other positions. Hopefully you'll find me something, because you need to find me something. I've sold Ricky Lambert. If I don't bring some players in, fans aren't going to be happy with me. Morgan Schneiderlin came back from injury. Didn't want to rush him in though. I don't want to get him re-injured. He's a good player. I don't want to get him re-injured. And then the big news, my first sign-in as Southampton manager, Harry Maguire. Welcome to the club. Good bit of business. Hopefully in 2 or 3 years' time he'll be a massive player for us. And then it's time to send Dean Leacock on his way. Not so experienced, young scout. Give him the experience of a lifetime. Send him to Brazil. How do you like that for one of your first jobs at a club? You get to sunbathe, watch Brazilian football, and maybe find the next Ronaldinho, the next Neymar. You can't get any better than that. And then 17th of September arrived. First game, West Brom away. Would we win? Would we lose? Would we start the season off right? Check out next time on Alexander Gray with the Super Saints.